All right, greetings. Y'all, whoa, I am I am so late and I'm just was like really just running to get in here. All right, so let's get it. Greetings. Let's get these numbers up. Let's get up to at least 100. I'm not gonna hold y'all long because I know that I'm coming on extremely late tonight. Extremely late, but it is Sunday Night Live, nevertheless. And so I had to come on because I've got to be one of the things that I know that for sure is that I've got to be totally committed to my work. And so and committed to you all that want to see me, that follow me. Uh, and so uh went to went to service tonight, and my word, I mean, it was good. It was good. I got a lot to say. And we got a lot to talk about on tonight. Let's get these numbers up and like and share really, really quickly. I have a and it's not going to ever be a right time. It's not going to ever be a perfect time to address this. So I'm just going to address it. Okay. And how are we doing on numbers? Okay, so let's get these numbers up. Let's like, share, and tell everyone that I'm on. Greetings, Nathan. I think that is Nathan. Um, Greetings. Is that Barbara? All right. My moderator is here. Thank you so much. Greetings. Is that I am someone, y'all's names, sometimes y'all names are a lot. Uh oh, thank you. Someone said they want to do my hair. So greetings. Let's get these numbers up. And let's get these numbers up. Let's let everyone know that I am on. I've got some. I said I wasn't going to say anything. I said that I was not going to say anything. Hey, Ty, jumping in here. Ty was supposed to come to church today. Ty, Ty was supposed to come to church today. Ty, what happened? So anyway, my brother, I think you went to Bedside Baptist. Did Reverend Fluffy Pillow? Did Reverend Fluffy Pillow uh uh preach? I guess. Sorry, yeah, y'all. I know I'm all the way dressed up. It's Sunday, so they already talk about it. It is Sunday. I'm looking like Memphis. All right, so yeah, this is gonna be the looks for the fall and winter. So just going to get ready. Amen. Praise ye the Lord. All right, we are 77 people. I know I am like 30 minutes after midnight on Sunday night, and it's going into holiday weekend or holiday Thanksgiving weekend. But I got some things that I really want to say. I got some stuff that I really because I want to uh I know that I'm probably the only person to be able to do it. And I'm strong enough to take whatever recall or whatever backlash that it may come as a result. But I'm going to say it anyway. Okay? I'm going to address this. So y'all like, share, and tell everybody that I'm getting ready to make a major or what I think is a major concern for church. Okay. I'm gonna make this is a major concern, especially if you are a pastor, if you are a pastor, if you are a leader, if you say that God has called you to a work, okay? I got something that I think that I'm going to say to you, and I think it's going to help you. Okay. All right. The ways to give are up. You all, I have already been very, very clear. Those of you that can and help and support, I guess this is a ministry in some ways. This is certainly a ministry, and so those of you that love and have a desire and ability to help, I I Oh, okay. Oh, so you did make it. All right. Okay, you did make it, but you didn't stay for he didn't stay for the dinner. All right. Oh, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. I stand corrected. So Ty did make it to he did make it to he did make it to service. So shouts out to him for that. I'ma say something. This hat ain't right. Let me get it. Oh no, no, no. I dipped to the okay, yeah, I dipped to the left. I like stuff cocked to my left side. Um okay, so I wanna say this. All right. I want to say this. A couple of things. I've been saying that COVID is over. All right. So for the most part, COVID is over. Now, I guess um these are reflecting. I guess that so what is it? Y'all help me. Y'all help me with y'all help me with this. I'm just like, I just jumped out the car and jumped on. Okay, y'all help me with this. So, what's the deal with the streaming? What's the is it has so is streaming going to be a part and a staple in church now, or in our chat black church experience? It because of the pandemic, or is streaming, I'll ask it like this, is streaming here to stay? Is streaming here to stay? Y'all can put in the chat streaming. Y'all can put in the chat streaming. And I'm gonna take this off this hot. Uh is streaming going to be here to stay? Is that going to is streaming going to be okay? Someone says over on Instagram, streaming is here to stay for sure. Okay, someone says for streaming is here to stay for sure. Let me see who else. Who else is going to say okay, my moderator goddess Fatima, she says she believes it is. Okay, who else is going to say who else? Do I have anyone over in YouTube that what are your thoughts? Okay. Say it says yes, it is here to stay because of the convenience of it. Okay. All right. Streaming is it's the new norm. All right. Someone says over on Instagram, we're getting a lot of feedback on Instagram. Do I have any people that are on YouTube that has any idea about streaming? Is streaming here to stay? Is streaming here to stay for the Black Pentecostal Church? Let me know. Let me know. Y'all help me tonight. Y'all help me. Is streaming here to stay? And are we gonna stream all services? Is everything meant to be streamed? Is Bible study and everything meant to oh no, I go this way. Is everything meant to be streamed? I need to know. I need to know. I'm gonna say this. Let me say this to you. Let me make this clear. Uh so okay, wait a minute, we got another opinion. Okay. So y'all are saying Instagram is saying streaming is here to stay. Okay, streaming is here to stay. Streaming is convenient. Streaming is allowing you to go beyond just your local community. All right, I give you all of that. Let me say this to you. Do not get so caught up in your streaming, your service, that you lose the people that are physically there. Amen. Do not get to the place where you are so concerned and so preoccupied with what is happening and who is on the stream and how many people is on the stream that you lose the people that are physically in the audience. Okay? Get that. That's one. And I don't know. I'm just gonna go on and say that to you. I'm gonna say this to y'all. So um uh somebody has texted me and said this is good. Okay, I want you to get to the place. I want you to get to the place where you're not so concerned. Those of you that are okay. All right. Somebody just texted me. A personal friend just texted me and said, anyway, y'all, you know what? Where is this cussing spirit coming out from? My friends, all of my friends supposed to be saved. Y'all, I can't get this beret right. This beret is working my nerve because it ain't on right. And I can't pull it off because if I pull it off, I may pull my hair off too. so it ain't coming off tonight, y'all. Because Fatima, I don't know, so, honey, my hair may come off if I pull it, if I jerk it. Are some patches and pieces. So anyway, I'm saying this. Um, I'm sick of y'all in y'all stream. Okay, I'm sick of y'all in y'all streaming, and I am sick of y'all in y'all streaming, and y'all so preoccupied with your streaming that you're losing the audience that's there. Okay, and that it is taking, let me say this to you, it's taking away from the authenticity. Can somebody help me on tonight? It's taken away from the authenticity of the service because you are so conscious and you are so now focused on the studio aspect until now your service has become a live studio production. I don't hear nobody. It's a live studio production. And see, I want to go, I want church to be church. Now, I I am for new, okay, okay, wait a minute. Let's see. We're starting to get some people over here. Thank you. Someone says I look great. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Somebody said more than likely streaming is here to stay. I can also be enable. Excuse me. I can be enable saints to feel like they don't ever have to step foot. Now, see, I think that that's a matter of concern. It is almost like work at home. Oh, I like that. I like that. That is almost where Fatima, shut up. Sir, thank you. Someone said I look here. You are um all my eyes, yes. Thank you. I agree with you. Okay, so the stream has become priority for some of you. The stream has become priority, and it has become a priority so to the point where your service is a production, and you don't want to lose the idea that we're yet still having service and that we're yet still having church. Am I making sense to you? The whole idea that you got to sit here, you got to sit there, so that the camera angle is is right. I like my church. I sit in my same seat. I sit in my same seat. Okay, the same saints. And it's even like that at my daddy's church, where okay, we got the organ side because the grand piano is on one side and the organ is on the opposite side of the sanctuary. So we always identify people. That's the first thing that we say, like, oh, are they, what side do they sit on? Are they oh, okay, now she sit on the piano side, mid to the back. Oh, but see, I don't really tip over there. You know what I mean? Now the organ side, the organ side of my daddy's church, that was where the dressers were. Okay, that was where Geraldine, both of the Geraldines, Regina, Mary, uh, 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 Lee Ballard, Dad Brayley, Mom Brayley, Mother Phillips sat in the middle, Alberta Jones, they was in the mid bay. I'm trying to figure out, that's a shame. Isn't that a shame that I know my daddy's church about where the dressing people sit, and we knew where where the money said. Okay, Aunt Ellen. She was on the organ side. Who else? We sit on the organ side. I'm trying to think who else sit over it. Who else is bad that sit on our side? Now Don was sharp, but Don sat on the piano side. She was off. Mary Badger. Um, I mean, uh, uh, oh my God, what is her name? They a good tie pair too. The Bates, they sat on the piano side, mid to the back. She was a dresser. Her husband, he would shout like this. Let me see who else. So anyway, we know, I'm just a church boy. That's why this is Sunday Night Live. That's why Sundays is my favorite day of the week. I don't want y'all to get so in this post-pandemic church where y'all get so caught up with the production of the thing. Also, okay. I wasn't gonna talk about this. I really wasn't. I really wasn't, but I got a pulpit. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Y'all be careful with how y'all handle and y'all interact with Sir William, because the clapback is gonna always be there. Let me tell you something, and let me tell. Can I say it like I feel it? Why is it that people that do not have an identity outside of the four walls of the church? Okay, I'm going to preface it this way. Let me ask this: who's in the chat? That do I have any pastors in here? Do I have any pastors, male or female? Do I have anybody that pastors church in the room? You are a pastor. Now, if you ain't scared to say, now I know I have a lot of pastors and a lot of bishops that watch me. So this is still gonna be applicable because y'all watch me and y'all watch in the on the sidelines. Is Ty still here? Where did Ty go? Because I want to see how he feels, and some of my other new colleagues, if they are watching, I want to get how you feel. Okay, so Ty, I know that you're somewhat traditional like me. I don't want to be told where to sit when I come to your church. How do y'all feel about that? Now I can understand. We're Kojic. I'm Kojic, so I can understand that the elders, the elders sit on one side, and then the women sit on generally on the other side. But then from their back, I think it should be kind of open. Let me say this to you all. Let me say this to you people. I experienced this yesterday. Now, I didn't really want to say this because I know I know that it's going to be taken back, and I know that it's going to be taken wrong. But y'all that work in ministry, remember that your pastor and your bishop and your, if your pastor is a male or a female, your pastor is a human being first. They have families. They grew up. They didn't come out. They mama didn't do them out of the womb and they was Bishop so and so. Okay. They went to school. Hopefully they got a high school diploma. Hopefully they went to somebody's college, somebody's seminary. What are you saying, Sir William? What I'm saying to you is your pastor is a human being first. Your pastor has relationships and friendships outside of their particular uh 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 church that they lead. They are a human being. They are a man or a woman. They have friends. They have high school classmates. They have extended family members. They have a cadre of relationships that you may or may not and will never be totally and completely privy to. And while you're sitting in a place and you're sizing somebody up and you're making assessments as to whether or not you like somebody. See, a lot of y'all use your little position Okay. Now, after the benediction, I want you to still be somebody. After the benediction, I want you to be in your normal everyday life. I want you to have as much influence as you have when you was directing the seat. I encountered, and I'm gonna start this by saying that I it's some people that I really really like. Now I don't like too many people. I really don't. I really don't. And because I don't like a whole lot of people, I think it makes my doing this kind of work a little easy. Okay. Um so I so the few people that I do like, it really tires me out when their members take issue. Now I don't and now I don't. The quickest way to turn somebody off is is those minutes from the time that the person parks their car and make it inside to the sanctuary and is seated. Those encounters, um from maybe if y'all got large enough places to who is directing parking, uh those people that are greeters, and then your usher. Those people are critical. If they and in fact, let me say this to you. Don't have any ugly usher. If your all of the bad chicks and women at your church, you need to have the put good looking people. All right. Now I don't care how Sister Boom Boom wanna be in hospitality. If she if she ugly, if she ugly, we need to put her in the kitchen. If she ugly, put her in the kitchen or put her on the finance team. Put her somewhere. Put her somewhere in hiding. Put him somewhere in hiding. Okay. Don't have don't have them out in the forefront. Somebody said they weak. Put your ugly pastors. Put your ugly people. Get your bad chicks. Get your get your handsome men. Have them as your ushers. All right. Don't have somebody that look like they just rolled out of the bed as on the door. Okay, all right. Just it's just like a company. Y'all want to make a commercial, so let's make it commercial. It's just like when you go to a Fortune 500 company. That receptionist back in the day, those receptionists and those people that you see first, they bad. They dress. Now, some of the other folks that work in the office, they may not be all that bad. But that chick that sit at that desk and says, "Welcome to so and so, so and so. May I help you?" They was always bad. They was always pretty. They was always well dressed. They was always makeup and full figure was on their figures, and all of that was on point. I get this all the time. I get this all the time because I deal with leaders. So I'll know your bishop, I'll know your pastor, I don't know your lay members. I don't care about knowing your lay members. And so a lot of times, so I had this encounter yesterday. And I'm gonna say this to y'all. Let me say the key presentation is key. Let me say this to you. When when you have a person that is a church official and a loved one in their family dies or passes away, this is not your time to grandstand and feel like you're important. Okay? These people are taking a Saturday out of their busy schedule because of their love, their admiration, their respect for the deceased and for the family members of whatever their relationship is, uh, of the deceased. Okay? And keep that in mind. This is not the time. And some of the people, they do not, some of those people yesterday did not reflect Bishop Merritt. Now, I really would call the boy's name. And before this live is over, if the Lord don't be my help, I'm gonna call. Well, his name is Donald Tab. Let me go and tell you. Now, see, because Donald, I got a pulpit. You rude, you're ugly, and you're nasty. And Terrence don't need to have you do nothing at his church, interacting or greeting anybody. Okay. And it was God that really took you all get to your point and get people that is going to represent and reflect you. Dad Foster is probably one of the nicest, one of the most incredible gentlemen that I have ever encountered in Christendom. And he was I mean, a tremendous person, and is yet. And so, and people that loved and respected her and honored her and took out the time and the schedule to get up and get dressed. Those of us that are church folks, we lost 2 days. We lost our Saturday and we lost our Sunday because we were dressed up and at a service that took the majority of our day. So any of our excuse me, any of our errands. That's why Bishop Blake, he stopped doing Saturday funerals. He said he wasn't going to do it. He stopped it in the national. He stopped Saturday's funerals because he said, I need Saturday to prepare. I am a pastor. So you have people that took out time. They took out time out of their schedule because of their love. And people have relationships that you're not privy to. Stupid boy, stupid girl, you're not privy to who all they knew. You don't know who all texts your pastor and who they have relationship with. You don't know that. You're not aware of that. And no matter what you think and who you sizing up and how you think or what you may feel about them, personally, do not, it ain't your church. And do not handle folks, and don't handle nobody crazy like me in a way and think I'm not gonna run my mouth and not gonna say something because I'm big enough and bad enough to do it. He is diabolical, he's low down, and he's no good, and he does not need to be on that door or whatever he's doing. And if you do have reserved seating or seating that is to accommodate whomever halfway through the service or by the time that the sermonic solo is up, 9 times out of 10, if they are not there, you open up that seat. That we even do that at ball games. At ball games, the ushers at a certain point, the ushers will say, "Well, it doesn't seem like those people are coming. If they happen to come, then you're gonna get up and you move." But for you to sit up and say you rather a seat that's supposed to be reserved for somebody that evidently did not come and are either left or not coming, and you rather for it to remain empty because of your disdain for someone, you are diabolical, you're out of control, you're out of order, and you need to be removed from that office because that was not reflective of the deceased, and that was not reflective of the living family that is there. So I'm gonna go on and tell it because I ain't gonna wait for nobody to tell it. You're nasty, you low down. Put him in an office, put him somewhere, and don't and see. And then they were saying because I was sexy, and so they said, "Oh, well, please don't cut up." And see, you don't want to you don't want to do that. Am I talking right? Am I making sense? Do I have the consensus of other people? When you have Ty tell me. Cause see, Ty will tell me. Some of y'all other ones may not tell me. Ty, Fatima, you gonna tell? Well, you might not should have said it like that, or what have you, or maybe y'all just may not give tonight. But what has made me and what people have liked about me is my authenticity. And that I stay and I stay firm and I stand firm to my convictions. This is my call. This is my work. This is my ministry. And when something happens, I'm going to address it. And I'm going to tell you all. And if I don't know anything else, I know church and I know church protocol and I know how to act. I learned that lesson at a very, very, very young age from my father. The members and people are valuable. And let me go on and just say this while we on the subject. Because see, it's the least little thing. What did they say that Maya Angelou said that you want people will remember. People will remember how they may not remember what you said, but they will remember. I thank you for the cash out. I thank you for it. I thank you for it. Wait a minute. Let me see what this amount. Let me see what this amount was. Let me see. I gotta click on this so I can see. Ouch! Thank you. I thank God. I thank the Lord. Y'all lead out. We got somebody. This is the first time that this person has given, but I'm gonna tell you that they came out in a big way. Amen. I thank God for it. Let the record reflect. Y'all said the rest of y'all come on in and step forward. Amen. Y'all step forward. Let me tell you, people are gonna remember how you feel. I got up, I took a flight. let me say this to Donald Tab, what you didn't know, with your low down black ass. Let me tell you this. What you didn't know, what you didn't know is I was in Orlando. Okay, I was in Orlando and was invited to stay longer. Was tired in my body. Was enjoying my suite at that resort. Was enjoying it. Was having a great time. But because I love and respect, and Dr. Merritt, Bishop Merritt, is a Morehouse grad, and I drove and loved his mother and loved his godmother, Mother Matheny. I said, you know what? I got to get back to Atlanta. I've got to honor her and be at her at in attendance at her service. And it was horrible to be met with nasty, vulgar, low down attitude about somewhere to sit down. Now, and first of all, we are gentlemen. We're taught to chivalry is not dead. If that church had been jam packed, and if it was a lady or an official or something like that, we know to get up. We know to get up and render our seat. But you filming, Tri-Cities is filming, the church is streaming. Why not? You hate Sir William so much that you're gonna say, oh no, you're gonna sit back here. And this seat is reserved for somebody that ain't even here. Well, who is it reserved for? Who was coming? Who was coming at 12 o'clock, almost 12:30? Who was coming to occupy the seat, Donald? That's what I want to know. If y'all know Donald Tab, tell him I'm talking about him. Y'all know Donald Tab to go over to life. Y'all tell him I'm talking about him. Little short black, little queen. Y'all tell him I'm talking about him. And whatever position you got, you need to be fired. Because you and your nasty and your low down attitude was not reflective of her. And it was not reflective of your leader. I'm going to tell y'all get this. Y'all get y'all stuff and get it right. I know people are going to be mad. I know I'm probably get backlash, but I have to say it. Because if nobody else is bold enough and nobody else has a platform, this kind of stuff, just like molestation, just like all of the other ills that I speak of and that I talk about on my platform, it will continue to happen if it's not checked. All right, Fatima, you missing some of these. You're missing. I don't know who this person is that's in this chat that's cursing. We don't operate or we don't behave like that over here. They need to be gone. Fatima or Ty, if y'all can help. I'm looking at some of these comments, and somebody saying what the F is that or whatever. They need to be gone. They don't need to be here. All right. What is it is somebody that's fabulous that don't look like you and that you'll never be able to look like. That's what it is. That's who he is. All right. So you all, those of y'all that are in leadership, and if y'all want to talk about a thing, let's go on and talk about it. Let's go on and talk about it, because North Central is being talked about right now all over the country. Not just who's going to succeed Hogan, Bishop Hogan at his local church, but who's going to succeed him in his jurisdiction. And your little nasty interaction, because you don't know who talks to everybody. It ain't a general board member that's sitting up there that I don't have cell phone number. Now check that. And you don't know who have influence, and you don't know who's connected to who, and you don't know who is able to text and get a word and get communication to. You don't know that. So check your attitude at the door. We didn't come here. I didn't come here. I didn't go over there on yesterday to see no boy named Donald. I didn't go, nobody thinking about you. Don't nobody care about you. The only reason why you important right now is because you are sitting up seating somebody at this service. And then that nappy-headed boy with them braces that I would have body slammed into and thrown out of one of them glass windows. Acting silly and stupid. You're not gonna disrespect and mishandle nobody. What did the Lord say? When you entertained the least of these, you was entertaining me. I don't care if somebody came in there. Well, she loved and worked with everybody. Just like they said, it didn't matter how sharp she was. Take off hat, take off shoes, and get down in that floor and pray and tarry somebody through. You don't know the times that she got on the van and her and Mother Matheny got on the van and encouraged me. And as I was driving them here and there, I love what I do. I know people say, oh, you need to get off the van. You don't need to do this or what have you. And I understand that. And I appreciate those of you that think that, oh, you know, or what have you, that because I may have become a personality, but the Bible says that the greatest among you is the servant. That's my ministry. I don't never know. I'm gonna be at Walmart. I don't never know where I will wind up in that van. Every trip I gotta go to the hospital. Somebody gets sick, I gotta go to the hospital. I mean, some of my best times in conversation, I'll never forget. Dad Herbert Williams had to sit with him in the emergency, son. Oh, my whole side, I feel like I'm about to. He said, I feel so sick. I think I'm gonna go to heaven in 15 minutes. I said, oh, Daddy, we gotta go. We gotta go to the Methodist hospital. I gotta take you to the emergency. He said, I can't. He said, my whole Reggie Williams' daddy, Herbert Williams, Reggie Williams' father, the Reggie pastor, Great Emmanuel, the church that the presiding bishop pastor. I have stock in this church. I know I have history with these people. I drive these leaders. I serve. I serve. And you don't know that, and you wouldn't know that. And when you're rude and when you're nasty to someone, it's not reflective of who they are. It's not reflective of them. I miss her. I miss Mother Matheny. Mother Matheny get up in the bed. Woo! Woo! So, ooh, we gotta have a meeting this week. Ooh, what are you hearing? You know, I know those mothers. They ain't gonna come out and just say, what's the tea? They gonna say, "Ooh, what are you hearing, son?" What are the airways saying? What are we gonna encounter this week? I had to take Daddy Williams, Herbert Williams. He said, well, we gonna go eat. I said, Daddy, I gotta drive. He said, no. He said, I'm gonna take care of you, boy. We gonna go eat. He said he had a boil or something on his back. He said the doctor took a quarter of fluid out of his arm and gave him some antibiotics. I said, well, we gotta go over there and get these pain, get this medication and get this prescription filled, and then hand you thousands of dollars in cash. Bishop L.T. Walker, Bishop Leto Walker, chairman of the Board of Bishops for 30 years, drove him. Had a accident one time. I don't care how sharp I was, had to clean him up and get him back right and get him back on that platform so he can have his dignity. You all do not know. You do not know the relationships and the service, and you're looking at people and you're sizing people up and you putting big I's and little U's, and you're putting value and your own opinion on folks, and you treat them nasty, and then and you don't know how it's gonna come back up again. All right, y'all. Did I say it nice? Did I say it nice? Y'all, it was a wonderful service. Excellent word. Everything was about it was just absolutely perfect. He did a great job. All right. So, and make sure when you add that you say that part too. But I got a big mouth and I'm not gonna bite my tongue. And I'm gonna call it like I see it, and I'm gonna tell it like it is. And you all don't know people that your leaders have relationship with. You don't know who their friends are. You don't know it, and it's not your business to know all of their friends. It's not your business. It's not your place to know. Had that again tonight. Don't get to this. Don't get so caught up in the stream, and don't turn people off. I'll say this: when you turn people off and get people upset, that's potential members and people and potential support walking out the door. And it's something that your dumb behind said, and something that your dumb behind did that'll present. Now, I gotta say this. I gotta say this. I wear hats. Y'all know that. I got one on my head right now. Can I? Okay. Do. Oh, how about I do it on time for team? How long have I been on? I've been on almost an hour. All right. Do we have anyone else? I better take my offer up before I talk some more. Do we have anyone else that feel compelled or led to give? Hey, Timbre is in. I see a few members of the Thai squad. Thais, are you feeling better than yesterday? Y'all, this is just open mic. Excuse me. This is just open mic night. I just felt led that I had to get some stuff off my chest. Yeah, I'm glad. Okay, he's feeling much better. Praise the Lord. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus. See, we just took it to the Lord in prayer. Amen. We set our burdens down, Lord. Come on here, where we laid our burdens down. All right. Is there anyone else, Clifton? Is there anyone else that y'all that would like to help me? So and then I just I think that the streaming need to stop. Okay, let me say this. Let me say this. This is Sir William's suggestion for the people that stream. Okay, y'all say streaming not gonna go nowhere, right? Let me see, is my hat right? Okay, y'all say streaming is not gonna go anywhere. Okay, so this is what you do. Since streaming is not going to go anywhere, I suggest this. The choir or your praise team, maybe a song or two. Okay, maybe a song or two. And if your praise team is a highlight of your service, then they need to get in a uniform. Let's just go old school. Let's go black and white or all black or what have you. Okay. These denim jeans, these t-shirts, yeah. Let's go. I see why we wore robes back in the day. I see why we wore choir robes. Cause y'all coming to church. Now this is my thing. Let me ask y'all this. just ask y'all this. If y'all church is dark like a concert, if your church is dark like a concert and you got strobe lights in your church, okay? If people would dress any kind of way at your church and they look like they come in and they go into a club, um and let me be careful because y'all know it wound up being a big thing. I said something about I said something about a girl. I said something about a girl's skirt being too tight one time, and Jives did a whole big thing on it. So would this hat be that offensive? Like, I'm trying to figure out how you standing up in an almost tank top and some tight jeans, some skinny leg jeans on, and you telling me can you take your hat off or put your hat on once you get into the vestibule? Dude, it's dark in here. Did you just and maybe maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm mistaken. You didn't see the scroll lights? You didn't see the disco set. You didn't see the people running around the church, boys and girls, where they pants is either sagging so much where when they shout they gotta hold your pants up. Oh, okay. You didn't see the people that fell out where you gotta throw a modesty cloth on them to when they fell out, and we talking about a hat. Sir, it's 2025. There's a lesbian couple in here holding hands, and you worried about my hat. Please, there's a trans in here, and you worried about my hat. For real? Are you mad because you don't have a fur hat? I'm just, I'm just making observations. Okay, I'm just, let me say it like that. I'm just making a couple of friendly observations, and I'm just trying to figure out, like, what's the deal? Am I wrong? Can I excuse me? Somebody said, "Excuse me," something. I mean, can we? Okay, I feel like Joan Rivers. Can we just talk? Can we just have a conversation? Because I'm trying to figure out. Like, I was like, okay, now I didn't just sit in this service. Maybe one, maybe two people got what is traditional church attire on. Maybe. And we really talking about a hat? Like, for real? Now I'll give you, if I had a wide brim on. I'll give you that, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a wide brim might have been obtrusive. Okay, they said, did I talk about Okay, I've heard about that, and I wanted to get some more. I wanted to get some more backstory. When I was at Morehouse, there was some altercations that guys got into it with some of their female girlfriends, and sometimes they got physical. All of the times that I know that they got physical, we later found out that it was some exaggerations by some of the females, by in relationship to the Morehouse brothers. So I did hear about it, aware of it, and wanted to, after tomorrow, get be able to make some more calls and get some more of the backstory, because it's not, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure if there was charges filed. So I've been trying to get all of the details as it relates to that situation. But yes, I did hear about it, and it's definitely unfortunate. It is, as great of an institution as the house is, there are times that people are human beings, and there are times that unfortunate stuff happens. All right, thank you for the shade, though. I appreciate it. You tried to throw a little shade there, or at least I interpreted it as such. All right. The ways to give are scrolling. Are there any other people that like, hey, Sir William, I like what you do, want to support you, want to continue your platform, support your platform? The ways to give are up. You can do Cash App, you can do Zelle, you can do Venmo, or you can do PayPal. And you can certainly do a super chat. All right. So without your help, without your love, without your support, there is no way that we can continue. There's 275 of you that are on with me at 1:30 in the morning. And so if there's any level or anything that you can do, we will certainly appreciate it. Also, you should text. You should text Kojic. You should text Kojic um uh to my text number, which is scrolling. Okay, so the Cash App is $ Sir William G. McCray III. And you'll see Obnoxious Media. My Zelle is my email address, William G. McCray III at Gmail. PayPal, we have PayPal and the email address. And if you text Kojic to 844-991-1883, you can text Kojic to 844-991-1883. That way you'll always get a text message letting you know that I'm about to go live, letting you know when we have breaking news, all of that fun and exciting stuff. You will get it first. How many of you will subscribe? How many of you will subscribe to the text messages, and the ways to give are scrolling. Look forward to all of you staying, and I want to be able to stay in contact with you. I want to be able to stay in touch with you. All right. So that way, if any of our, if you know anything uh, ever goes down, then we have a way to communicate and to stay up in communication. So we certainly want you to be able to do such. All right. Is there anyone? All right. Anyone that uh that will like to, I want to acknowledge any of you that give. All right. Now that I got all this church stuff off my chest, I'm sorry, y'all. I mean, I know it's gonna probably, I know my phone's gonna ring. I really do. I already know that is going. Uh, but it's just certain things that, I just It just has to be addressed. It just has to be. It just has to be addressed. And then too, y'all be careful with how you treat people. Because I'll say this too. I'll say this too, and especially when they have. Now you should just treat everybody right. You should treat everyone right. All right, but especially in the event. And then I don't know who the I don't know. I didn't get his name. It was a big dude. It's a big fat dude, light skin with a gap the size that you could drive a Mack truck through it with glass. Anyway, I could um let me not digress. Okay, let me not do that. All right. So Todd, everyone is talking. Greetings. Who is this? Lyman? Is it Lemon? Lyman? Holloway. All right, greetings to you. Thank you for joining me. All right, so y'all know back during Larry's Reformation, I told y'all Todd Tucker was walking through that through the Whitley Hotel, and I kept telling Todd, I said, Todd is in this hotel, child. He is staying in this hotel, and I'm seeing him, and he got the same outfit on. And so, oh my God. Do you remember? Do you remember, Ty, that I was telling you that I was saying that the boy was in the hotel? The boy was in the hotel, and it was looking like he was staying there, like him and so he and Cookie, him and uh uh what's the girl named Kandi? They have been I think that they have been out for a while now. So we were talking about it yesterday at lunch when we went to dinner after the funeral. We were talking about it, and all of the businesses, you know what, I love when the singers stay up on like pop culture. You know what I mean? Like it's so cool. Have y'all? And do y'all have like senior citizens in y'all family that know? Okay, so this is so cool, right? This is so cool. I love when seniors know more what's going on with the hip hop community than people they because see they watch reality TV, and then they be in communication with their grandkids, and their grandkids keep them up and happening. They be knowing everything that's going on. It's their parent generation that be totally out to lunch, and they listen. Yesterday, I was with one senior, and she was like, "Oh yeah," and this about Rashida, and yeah, and Ty signed that prenup, and he ain't gonna get nothing. I was like, "Oh, this is so cool! This is so cool." So have y'all realized anyway? So it's looking like Todd's gonna be out, right? Is Todd pretty much gonna be out? Timbre says, "My children say that all the I told you. I told you, y'all kids, y'all stay young. I love it though. I love that the grandkids keep their grandparents hip. They keep y'all young. They keep y'all active. Y'all they know the rap. Y'all know the rap songs. Y'all know who the rappers are. Y'all know everything. I remember it was the grandparents where we was running around. What was it? A couple of years ago, one of my Morehouse brothers, uh, his and I'm close to his daughters, and his daughters was like on their Christmas list was like, oh, they want one of them was like, oh, I want some off-white uh, shades, and I want some off-white purse. And so we was like, off-white. So we so stupid. We thinking it's off-white the color, right? We're like, why she want off-white or whatever. We had to learn that day and take a crash course that Off-White was a new designer brand, and late now I got Off-White glasses and everything. But we was like off. So he called his mother. And so she was like, boy, you so dumb. Off-White. It's a bag. It's probably almost like $1,000 purse. And you better get it for my granddaughter. We was like, oh, $1,000 purse. We didn't know what Off-White was. So anyway, my point is the grandparents stay hip and young and up to speed on pop culture because they grandkids be telling them everything, and y'all parents, y'all be totally out to lunch. All right, let's get into some more of our topics of discussion. Okay, so we're right here. Y'all know that I am based in Atlanta, and so Marjorie Taylor Greene has said that she's not going to seek reelection, and that she is going to step down from her office as a congresswoman in January of 2026, and that a great number of her reasons are that, and we can respect her so very much, that the Lord has really dealt with. I really believe that God has dealt with Marjorie Taylor Greene, and she has stood firm to her convictions, and she sees that maybe that the president was not all that she thought he was, and that maybe it's some things to him that are not so nice, and some things to him that are not so great, and she is been convicted, and saying that she's not going to run because she knows that through the primary, that now that she has stood firm on exposing the Epstein files, and exposing the people that have abused those women, that she has now become enemy number one of President Trump, and that he was going to uh, probably make it very, very difficult for her and drag her in the primary, which is sort of part of his modus operandi. Well, in saying that, I believe that Marjorie is not totally going away. I believe that Marjorie is going to stand and be a very strong Republican candidate for governor of Georgia. I just do not believe where, and she's ran and won a congressional seat, but I think that she is conservative enough, she is Republican enough to be able to hold her base and really pull some strong independents that may not be totally. They're going to be the folks that they feel that they're voting for their to their moral code and they may vote Democrat sometimes, they may vote Republican sometimes. They're going to be voting for who they feel is the best candidate for the job. And I just think that Marjorie Taylor Greene is going to be entering that governor's race here in Georgia. Y'all can maybe, I may be wrong, but I do not think that she is totally gone away, or totally and completely going away. I think she is going to be around, and she's going to be a candidate for governor. What do y'all think about? How do y'all feel about that? That she is now. I got a new um. I was looking at her, and I was going back looking at someone said, well said, thank you. I was going back and I was looking at some of the clips of The View, and I I was I I was kind of liking Marjorie. I said, oh my gosh, she's winning me over. Yeah, I wanted to call Jasmine and say, you know what, you might have been wrong, sis, for calling her bad build, butch body, bleach blonde. That she, maybe you went in too hard on her too soon, because it seems like Marjorie may have, awakened from the cult. She may have been one of the people say, you know what, I ain't, I'm not going with Jim Jones. She may be one of the people that's saying, hey, I'm not gonna drink the Kool-Aid. What do y'all think? I really feel that I think that, and then it's no way she's gonna fade away, because right now the popularity is just too great. National, she has a world stage. National eyes are on her, and the world is up for grabs for her. Okay, someone says that they don't trust her. Wow. Why don't you trust her? So it said, let them get their juice. Hold on. That is so funny. Okay, why don't you trust her? When you say you don't trust, do you think that she's just playing us? What are your what are your I'm curious to hear, what are your thoughts about that when you say you don't trust her? I'm curious. Excuse me. I'm curious as to why. All right. Any more of you all? Any more of you all that let's let's see if there's some more of you that are going to give on tonight. Do we have anyone else that is going to do an offering? Do we have anybody else? Y'all sitting here y'all sitting here, and and the numbers are good for this hour of night. We are 1:45 in the morning, going into a Monday on a holiday week. So it's not like we're not doing numbers. So let's see. Come on here. Come on. Go on and give your love offering. Amen. Let the Lord bless you. Okay, she came after Jasmine first. Someone says she came after better. Okay, someone says better late than never. Okay. All right. So I'm just I don't know. I'm just thinking that I'm not that I don't want to say that she's gonna totally be a problem, but I think that she's coming. I don't think she's going away, is what I'm saying. I don't think that she's going away and that she's gonna go away into the private sector. I don't think that. And I think it's going to be critical that the Democrats are going to have to hurry up and get a strong Democrat in there to run to fill that seat. Amen. Do I hear anybody? So that we can get control of the House. We need control back of the House. Am I talking right? Am I making sense? Anyway, and okay, also, how long do we think that this modus operandi that the president is operating on, like how long is he going to be able to do that? You know what I mean? Like it's kind of played out. Like the moment that you oppose him, he goes in and he makes attacks, and he says all these negative things about you, and he starts bullying. I mean, it's like a old played out kind of method at this point. You know, let's be diplomatic. Let's get. And now, what do y'all think about the Speaker of the House? They saying that the Speaker has a Grinder account. Do y'all think he has a Grinder account? Y'all think Johnson might be? Okay, what's the person's name? And they're running to fill her seat. They're not running against her seat. Let's learn how to articulate that. They're not running against her seat. They're running to fill her seat. And we got to see if they qualify first. But let's get their name correct if you're going to say that. Okay, then. Now what I will say about a lot of heavy staunch Republicans is that a lot of them, like Bill O'Reilly and all of them, Bill O'Reilly went over to Thailand and he had all of those like diabolical relationships and stuff over there. So a lot of times their hardcore rhetoric is against stuff that they really like to do behind the scenes. It's so hypocritical. It's like, what? Really? Are you for real? You just stood up and said on the House floor, you're not for this and you're against this and you're so hard on this and what have you. But then one on one and behind the scenes, you don't believe half of the stuff that you said. Isn't that interesting? Okay. Uh all right, yeah, so you think it is true? She's not seeking re-election, ma'am, or whomever this person is. So anyway, I just don't think that she's going away. I think we're going to that we're going to see and be hearing more from her in not many days hence. And so we can just definitely keep our eyes and ears to the ground as it relates to that. All right, some of you, if we can get a few more, I'm gonna go. I got 5 more minutes. I'm gonna do an hour and a half. I got 5 more minutes of time. Do I have anyone else that's going to that will be a blessing and is going to show your support and give on tonight? Do we have anyone else that says, you know what, Sir William, I love you and I love your work and want to want to show your support. I have gotten some exciting news. So I may be staying in Atlanta for Thanksgiving because something exciting may be happening on Black Friday. So I'm not going to go into too much detail right now. I'm not going to go into too much detail right now, but we certainly may be having something exciting and fun, something exciting and new on a board. We are expecting you. So anyway, those y'all keep y'all's ears and eyes to the ground. All right. Anyone else? Is there anyone else that'll support us on tonight? That'll show your love and your support. Anyone also subscribe? Make sure that that you like and that you follow. How we doing on likes, Fatima? How are we doing on likes over on YouTube, please? Oh, okay. All right, we need 100 likes. We only got okay, we only got, now this doesn't make sense. We only have 67 likes and it's 260 of you all in here. All right, let's get these likes up. The likes keep us rolling in the algorithm. They keep us rolling with the likes and the subscriptions. All right, why are y'all here? Why are you all here if you can't hit the like button? If you're not going to give, you can at least hit the like button. I wish there was a way that I could see if you were a person that liked or subscribed. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm gonna turn the comments off, and you're gonna have to you're only gonna be able to well, I think they're already like that, where you have to be a subscriber to be able to comment. Maybe I'll maybe I'll make it where you have to do a super chat to be able to comment. If you don't give, you won't be able to comment. Maybe I'll do that. Have it where you can watch, but you'll watch and not be able to say anything. Okay. Can we get some more likes? Can we get those likes up on YouTube? Let's get some let's get some more likes. We got 257 of you that are still here. We got about 2 more minutes. If we can get any more likes, any more subscribers to us, that would be great. All right, we're at 78 likes. That is wonderful. We jumped up to 78. Can we at least get up to 100 before we sign off for tonight? Can we get 100 likes? Can some more of you hit the like button if you'll be so kind? And put some top hats and bow ties in the chat once you have hit the like button. Those of you that are seeing me over on Instagram, I hope that you have followed me on Instagram. All right, I hope that you have certainly followed me. Anyone else, let's get some more likes. Let's get some more likes in. I should have maybe this week also I'll have some of our new colleagues and new relationships. How many of y'all would like to see me and Jives do a show? How wild is that? Would y'all like to see me go over there with him and his come over here with me? How would y'all like that? Wouldn't that be interesting? Oh my gosh. I thought I would never say, I thought the day would never come. That's why we never can say never, right? Thought that day would never come. Can we get some more likes? Okay, we're up to 87. All right, we're up to 87. We're jumping. All right, can we get some more likes? Some more likes. Any more cash ups? If everyone can everyone do $5? Can anyone just say, you know what, here's $5? Well, let me support you with $5. Let me support you with $5. I would love to be able to acknowledge you and your gift. Thanks again to MMM for their gift on tonight. Is there anyone else? A Cash App is on the screen. PayPal, Zelle, Venmo, and uh, yeah, and Cash App. Yes, yes, yes. All right. All right, let me get some more likes and some more subscribers. More likes or more subscribers. All right, wonderful. We are at 91 likes. Can I get 100 likes before? Let me get just 9 more likes from people. 9 more likes. And that I think that will be a great number. 9 more likes. Can I get 9 more likes? Like, share, and subscribe. All right, thank you. We just got I think someone just gave on Cash App. Let me see who that is so we can acknowledge them. All right, our anonymous donor. We love and appreciate our anonymous donor that gives and faithfully supports. Do I have any church announcements? Do we have any church announcements? Amen. Praise God. This is Sunday Night Live. Do I have any church announcements tonight? Fatima. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Oh, I think we're just 5 likes away from 100. We're just 5 likes away. If you all would be so kind. Do we have anybody else? Thank you for the hearts over on Instagram. Thank y'all for the hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can we at least get 100 likes? And we thank any of our church announcements. Let me check the phone. Oh, wait a minute. I do have some announcements. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yes. Okay, so the guy out of the guy that is out of Dr. Dre, I think is his name. He's out of New Orleans or somewhere in Louisiana. The father put him out. and had him evicted. And yes, Dr. Dre. And so he is now saying that he is homeless. We have gotten so much information on that. I have forgot about that. Okay, so he's put out another letter. All right, we have got to he is he is officially homeless. So it seems that the father got remarried. The father got remarried or something, and he and his sister did not like it, and they have had some very harsh words. uh all right, I need $31. I need $31. I need $31. I'm $31 short of my gold on tonight. We're $31 short on our gold. All right. I don't know how some of these comments are coming in here. Okay. Okay, we got some strange comments coming in, Fatima. All right. I mean we gotta all right, let's get them out as fast as they come in. Let's get them out. Let's get them out. Okay, so we got 100 likes. We got our 100 likes. I need $31. I need $31. All right, $31. And we'll have our goal and we can call it a night. All right, who else will help me with that? All right. Who else will anyone else? We are just $31 away from our goal. So the guy, I'm just trying to figure out like what made his so I've got it's so many parts to the moving parts to this whole story with the he's a and do you think how many of y'all have because I've never really watched him. So how many of y'all feel that his prophetic gift is on point? How many of y'all have watched him? Have any of y'all watched the guy that has fallen out uh that has fallen out with his father? Anyone? All right, we're $31 away. All right, Fatima, I'm seeing somebody else. Let's okay, ban them. All right. Where's all these trolls coming from? We've never had this before. Where all of this is coming from all of a sudden. All right, we're $31 away. Who will help me with that 31 bucks? Anyone on Instagram? I've never heard the guy prophesy. I'm trying to. I'm curious to go back and do some research and see exactly, who he is, and um, hopefully he's gonna be okay. Hopefully he and his ministry is gonna be okay if he's separated from his dad. Uh, wow, that is so interesting. I think. All right, I am checking my phone. It's another woman. He hasn't remarried. Okay. All right. So in church announcements, it seems that Kevin Bond is still trying to get signatures, and he is still trying to keep his church based upon some technicality or whatever that he's trying to use. Wow. So, are you serious? Oh my gosh. So, was the prophecy accurate? I'm only $30 short. I'm only $30 short. We are cutting up. Okay. Church announcements are coming in. This is so good. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Do we have anyone else to give? We're about to close out and call it a night. Oh my gosh, the guy died. Wait a minute. The guy that we were praying, that they were sending up the stuff to pray for, he died. Y'all see how this tea is coming in right here, fresh off the spot. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so all right. So the guy that we were praying for, Anthony, the bishop elect, it seems that we have gotten word that it seems that he did pass away, and that it may have been some drama at his uh at his uh at his funeral. Um oh, so Zima Florence down in Florida, his mother-in-law passed away. Ernestine Lang. Oh wow. When did she die? Okay, so now there's a holy convocation that was going on. So and T. Latrell Penny decided not to come. I why did they put out this announcement that she was coming? Okay, well I need to put a filler on. What happened? What do you mean by a filler? Okay, so I'm trying to see how are these that are coming through. Okay, so okay, so what are these that are so Todd, what is happening when they come up with a question mark next to up in the upper right hand corner of their comment? All right, so all right, if we're getting rid of them, I'm still seeing some of them that are seem like they were coming through. So I guess we'll probably have to get that off line. All right, Justice for the Citadel, they're having another press conference, I guess. Are they having another press conference, or they're trying to get some additional signatures from the press conference that they had, and that they seem to be going live again? Um, okay, so okay, now you know this is a friend of mine. So anyway, there's said to be some drama at the bishop elect's funeral, and with some other clergy members. We're trying to get we're trying to get details on that to find out just what happened. T.L. Penny preached in Baltimore instead of going to the convocation that she was scheduled to preach at, and this is a mess. Also, one of the guys that's on this flyer, we have done a story on. What's his name? Kevin. Okay, jurisdictional bishop Brandon T. Woodson, vice jurisdictional bishop Kevin. Yeah, we've done stories on Kevin Austin. So is you know, because you remember Kevin Austin, though him and his wife or something had a fight, or the girl tried to jump on the wife right while service was going on, and they kept on shouting and dancing right while they tried to jump on her. Y'all remember that? So that was really interesting. All right. So offline, we'll have to try to figure out what how to get past these shows, because now they got a question mark coming up in, next to Fatima. All right, we were trying to get $30 more before we got out of here. Do we have it anywhere in the house? With that, we still have, I think, 200 people, over 200 people that are still here with us. Do we have anybody else that'll do that last $30 that we need, and we'll be at our goal? Anyone? Okay. All right. So Ty, it is that when she gets rid of them, the viewers can't see them, but we can still see them. I guess, is that how that works? Or maybe you can offline give me some further instructions on that. All right. Do we have anyone that can if we do we have anyone that can help us with that last $30, and we'll be out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in to Sunday Night Live. All right. All right. All right. You know what? I am still getting goosebumps bumps, and still excited, and still hearing about and being asked about how did the my live show from Memphis go. And it was a lot of work, but I'm really elated by that we set a new trend, and did something new and exciting and different, and then that other people are looking and wanting to try and do that again. All right. So okay, so we just got word that there's off brand out in Florida. This off brand getting ready to be consecrated, wanting to be consecrated, a bishop has had to postpone his consecration. Now, word is that there's two things that has happened. One is financial, and then two, the second word is that it may not be three bishops that's willing to lay hands on him to consecrate him. Oh my word. Oh, Oh my God. So the tea is coming through tonight and it's piping hot. Anyway, y'all, we have been on right at almost 2 hours. Anyway, I only wanted to do an hour and a half. Ty, can you help me with that last 30? Is there any members of the Thai squad or any of you all that will help with that last $30? Will be at our goal for tonight. Is there Lottie Dottie or anybody that will help with that last $30? Oh my God. And so I know he said no. I know that that bishop said no. I know that that was out. And if they did say that they was gonna consecrate him, I'm gonna call them myself and put a stop to it. All right, anybody that's gonna help me with that last $30? These text messages are, oh my God, they are so juicy. Oh my God. And I'm getting told off because I didn't look at them before. And so they all are just like coming in or just like so fresh and so hot right now. But I was at church. So anyway, so we're gonna go through all of these texts from the member of our obnoxious street committee, and we'll have the details on tomorrow for you. Hey, Ben, greetings to you. Thank you for coming in, Ben. I need you, Deacon. I need you, Deacon. I'm $30 short on my goal for tonight. Anything that you can do or show your love and support, as you always do, will be greatly appreciated. What did did Freddie back out? Well, see, Freddie's not going to consecrate anybody without you paying him $5,000. That's like off the bat. You got to pay Freddie Marshall $5,000, or you're not being consecrated. Either you got to pay him $5,000, or you got to pay him. You got to pay him with either cash or something that rhymes with cash. Another word that rhymes with cash. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're $30 short. Who will help me with this final 30? Uh, Final $30. Oh my gosh, I'm having so much fun with on these text messages. Oh, I need the rest of the tea. Oh yeah, the trolls are real thick tonight. I wonder what's making them so thick tonight. Because I've never had this many trolls sims like that was hitting at one time. That seems interesting. All right, anybody that will help me with that last $30? We're still trying to get that last $30 and we're only $30 short of our goal. Anybody? I know that we'll probably make it up on the replay, but it would be great to get it while we're on the live tonight. We still have 226 of you that are here. Excuse me. Is there anyone else that will say that you'll support? Ben, we had asked you. I don't think you got a chance to respond as of yet. If you can let us know if there's anything that you can do. All right, thank you, Ben. Thank you so much. Ben is checking. Any of those of you that also that can show your love and support, we'll greatly appreciate it. And your help for me, your love for me, your support of me, and obnoxious media. I totally appreciate you. Anyone over on Instagram? I don't know where Selena has been. We haven't seen Selena over there in a little while, and some of the others. All right. All right. We're waiting. Uh, hey, Selena, how are you? Selena, your friend and brother is in need. We are just $30 from our goal. Anything that you can do, love to help and support, will be great. I'm doing all right. Still a little tired, but getting caught up and getting things back on track. Kind of looking forward to the holiday and maybe a couple of uh, days of relaxation and chilling. What about yourself? Are you gonna be cooking? And how's my girl doing? How's your beautiful daughter? Uh, uh, Thank you. She's doing good. Oh wow. All right, check my sister. I know that you normally have our back as well. Again, we're just $30 short. It's 200 of you that are still here with us. I need your support greatly. I really need your support greatly. I would not tarry if I did not. I have to. I'll tell you what's going on. I have to make another payment to the Sheraton tomorrow, uh, per our agreement. So have to make another payment. So we definitely need your help in doing so. Okay, you're not gonna cook, you're gonna chill and relax. All right. So anyone that can help us, we are $30 short of what we need to be able to make that payment and meet our agreement, and what we owe for the Sheraton for Sunday Night Live from Memphis. All right. All right. Okay. Thank God for Selena. We are just $10 away. We are just $10 away. Selena, thank you so very much. I appreciate your love. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your confidence in me. All right. We are just $10 away from our goal. We're going to make a payment. uh, they already have the card. They're gonna run the card on tomorrow, at about 1 o'clock my time, about mid noon Central Time. And so we want to be a man and gentleman of my word, and we'll make that payment, and then we'll get our balance down to about $700. Okay, so I really need your help and your support in doing such. We're just $10 away. We're just $10 away. Is there anyone else that can help me with that last $10 so that I can make that meet that obligation on tomorrow, or later today, actually? Now, is there anyone else? If you'd be so kind, if there's anyone else that would be so kind. The ways to give: you have Cash App, you have PayPal, you have Zelle, you have Venmo, and Vimo. All right. Or you can do a super chat as well. All right. Is there anyone else? We're just $10 away. I really really need your help, um in that we have to meet that obligation. I have to do not want to, go into a bad situation. Especially, Sheraton is owned by Marriott, so that could certainly put us in all right. uh Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. AJ. Okay, AJ, we're waiting on you. So that'll put, and then you don't want to get flagged, because I mean, Lord, as much as I travel and think about how many hotels that we go to that are owned by the Marriott brand. So it would just really, it would really be bad. All right. And there it is. We have it. And there it is that we have it. We have it. Thank you so much. And we have exceeded. You all are so good to me, and I love and appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Sunday Night Live, early morning, Monday night, early morning, morning live, Monday morning live, with your boy Sir William. Anyway, it's been a great week. I want to let me just say this. I want to say this in closing, because I'm concerned and know that it may be some backlash from the things that I said leading into the show. But I want us to do better, and I want us to be cognizant of people, and cognizant of we are nothing without the people that we reach. Thank you so much, AJ. We are nothing without the people that we reach. And if, just like, if I didn't have a following, then I would just, be uh, someone with another opinion. So we have to be cognizant of that. We have to be aware of that, and we have to do and be responsible and do better. Right. I don't think that is unreasonable to say that and to express that. And we have to be very cognizant and aware of how we conduct and govern ourselves. And do not, and people used to do this all the time. One of my pastors, people would always say, well, pastor said such and such. Half of the stuff that they would be accusing him of saying, and that he supposedly sanctioned, he wouldn't even know anything about it. And if it wasn't for some of us that had relationship with him and direct connect to him, we would have been operating under the auspices of a lot of these falsehoods and lies and untruths that people would tell. So stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Because the thing about it is, we don't even care about you. We wouldn't even know your name. You would be a non-factor. Ibiando, Ebiashatande, is the Kodoroko Shalalabayanda Yasaya. All right, interpretate that. You would be a non-factor, boy. If it wasn't for who staff you on and who you working with, you wouldn't be important. No one would know your name. You wouldn't even. We wouldn't even care. We wouldn't even care at all. When have you gone viral? When is 250,000 people? And then you got people that are quality. Boy, I'm standing up there, an Emmy Award winner, and you gonna tell me, listen, do better, folks. Stop trying to handle people. Stop making big eyes and little U's. Stop misrepresenting the people that you say that you claim that you love and that you're working for and support. Because then you got somebody walk away with a big mouth like mine that's walking away, and you're a negative reflection on them and their ministry. And it's not even about you. We don't even care about you. We wouldn't even know you if you wasn't at some door. And some of y'all that know that y'all don't have the personality and know that you don't have the temperament for certain things, don't do those jobs. If your breath stank you and you know you ugly, get your tail. Don't be the first one that we see at the door. Cause I'ma tell you. All right. Okay, I can't make out what they said. Anyway, might be another troll. I want to especially thank y'all for hanging out. We still have a 215 of y'all, so I must be doing something right. I went 12 minutes over time. Please like, share, subscribe. Like, share, like, share, like, share, and subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. And again, thank you to all of my people that support me financially and that show me your love financially. I could not do this without you, and I am forever, ever grateful. I appreciate y'all. I'll probably see y'all tomorrow. Y'all will have to let me know, should we do or I don't know if I'm gonna come on Thanksgiving, or maybe depending on whose house I go to on Thanksgiving, or if I go home. It would have been nice to go home, but maybe I'll do a couple of like little lives and cut up depending on where I go or whatever I do. Yeah, ain't nobody even invited me over. Anyway, I don't know. Most people probably figured that I already had somewhere to go. All right. But peace. I'm about to get out of here. Thank y'all for hanging out. Also, share the live. Share the link to the live so that people that you think would like me, share it like on your everybody that's on Facebook. Take the link and copy and paste it into your Facebook so all of the people will see my pretty face. All right. Y'all do that for me and tell people to follow me and like me on TikTok and all of my social media platforms. Okay. All right. Peace. I'm out.